Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh, and very good day to the panels Encik Aminur Rashid and Puan Saleha binti Saleh. My name is Nur Izayu binti Zainuddin and I'm from 4 BEDP2/1. Today I will continue my presentation of BDP Part 2 with the title of Development of Training Module for Industrial Automation System based on palm oil milling process. Before we start, I would like to briefly describe about the project, which is mainly use Visual Basic and Visual Studio in developing the project. The purpose of the development of training module is to create advanced visual learning for students, especially engineering students, in understanding the whole plant process, finding problem and solution. From this learning module, students will be able to understand the process visually as much as the industrial training. This could make students be more prepared and confident during industrial training. Students can control the process by clicking Start and Stop button. As well as the technology growing, the technology itself should be applied to education system to increase effectiveness of understanding real industrial system. As future engineer, theory alone will not help in better understand of manufacturing and processing plant in order to troubleshoot the problem and finding solution for the minor problem, as industrial equipment consume more time detecting and solving problems. We continue with the objective of the project. First, to help students develop professional competence that compete with new structured training scheme that is a part supplement that give both training and experience in industrial process. Second, to develop a learning module to understand the control system in the visual and easiest way. And lastly, to analyze the effectiveness of Visual Basic in learning automation process system. The problem statement of the project is, firstly, graduated student missing technical skills and difficulty in detecting problem in a plant process. Second, most educated individual but these degrees unnecessarily provide practical skill. And lastly, new automation engineers are provided with theory and complex procedure and the formula with little or no practice on real cases to fully utilize all the lesson. Now, we are moving forward to the methodology of the project. Firstly, before starting a project, the understanding of problems are the most important part in order to get the correct solution. Once the problem and solution become one, user can start on deciding what kind of application that suit the problems and give greater advantage on the system. Designing idea roughly on paper help to sort and manage problems and solutions step by step to avoid any confusion. Building the application can be helped with the understanding of software that will be used. As for this project, Visual Basic is the perfect choice for learning. Designing interface as to ease the flow of project and coding are necessary before start with the next step. The second phase in building up application is to assemble a graphical user interface to manufacture a graphical user interface. User must modify the default structure by changing its properties at configuration stage and runtime. Writing code is necessary in controlling the system, and the event procedures start with private sub and end with end sub. Lastly, once the coding is done, have test run project to identify any problems and fix the problems. The result and analysis of this project includes with object-oriented and structured. So you can see here there's a scenario-based element which we include with Visual Basic, case tag, case diagram and animation diagram. So for behavioral-based diagram, they have state diagram and sequence diagram. And for class-based model, it's included with class diagram and collaboration diagram. Lastly, for the structured one, flow-oriented modeling, which is included with data structure diagram, data flow diagram, and control flow diagram. Once user click open, they will need to log in to the training module by insert their student ID and password. Student can verify the training module by checking their name and student ID on main menu. There are 3 options on the main menu which student can choose by clicking the option. For palm oil milling process, student need to click Start button and the arrow and the arrow will start moving to represent the flow of the process. When students click on machine, the details of the process and the idea of troubleshoot the problems will pop up, as well as students are able to play video to visualize real process. Once stop button is clicked, the arrow will not be moving. We will continue with the demonstration of the project. The features of the project is: first, video of real process; second, details explanation of process and machine; third, control process with start and stop button; and lastly, troubleshoot idea. As the government has developed Delima as e-learning platform for students, the platform rate has been increased, especially during pandemic, since parents and students indirectly exposed with the online learning platform. To ease the education during pandemic, this learning module is an advanced level for engineering students to gain extra knowledge and a promise of understanding of whole plant process virtually. As a closure, it can be said that this project not just giving virtual industrial automation experience, but train students in better understanding of each machine and process before they start industrial training or real industry training kit for educational purpose. This concludes my presentation for today. Thank you for lending me your ears and eyes. Thank you.